We are back with our next game. Last series, the Falcon destroyed the Spartans, and now we're going after Pandas.
Panda. We're going against the Pandas. Let's go.
Woo!
I'm hyped. We're feeling good. There's good energy in the room. I'm sure the players are feeling energy at home. I know they're in their comfort setups. They're feeling good. They want to keep this run going, but they first got to beat CSTJ Pandas here. We're just going to call them Pandas because that's too long of a name. But we'll see how this goes.
CSTJ Pandas.
We're in the fourth round of the lowers bracket here, so we'll see who ends up taking this one. It's Fire, Primarion, and Pyrex here.
Solid names. Pyrex already with a strong start off the backboard. Reeker with the strike to the rebound. Primarion strikes it back. Goes to Reeker, who gets it to Fire. Ches is there with 3 boosts to his name. No boost berry now. It bounces through. Reeker hits it with the redirection off the wall, using everything they can. Goes to McLean off the backboard with a double tap. Goes to rebound to Ches, but it's not enough. Primarion with a little bit of a breakaway, tries to go through, but not enough.
It's early, about 2 or so minutes. It's going to be trying to figure out how each team wants to play, right? The thing that's so different for, especially a team like Fuel, because they play in OCC a lot. By the way, I learned it's Ontario Campus Carball. I finally got it right, guys.
Ontario Campus Carball.
I'm messing up 40 times. I'm so sorry, OCC. But because of that, a lot of the Ontario teams play. Anyways, Ches scored. My monologues always get cut off. No. Beautiful shot there by Ches, though, off of a nice pass by McLean. I mean, just a 1-2 easy play right through Pyrex there. So a lot of these Ontario teams, because they play against only Ontario teams a lot, they all play in a very similar way because they practice against each other on and on and on and on, right? So playing against these teams that aren't from Ontario, you kind of got to, they play a little bit differently. So this first game, they always got to understand. NECC, they play against these teams a little bit, but still it's not the same, level. That's 2 misses in a row there for Fuel, but they keep their lead. And however, now it is Panda's parents to attack, as a nice attempt here from Pyrex just gets cut short by McLean.
And the Pandas with a redirection. It's in the air. Goes to Reeker. A demo tries to go to McLean, but they miss.
McLean great at dodging these demos. Remember last game we saw him, just do a little hop over one?
Yeah, just a little bit of a hop over. It goes to Fire. Oh, and a long shot.
That's just it.
And an airstrike inbound. Does it get anybody? It gets one.
I don't know.
The airstrike goal, you'll see.
It can hit the players?
Yeah, it can hit the players. So watch.
Like
you see the target, the missiles go through, and Ches gets blown up by a rocket.
Oh, that's sick. Okay, I like that a lot. You change the color of the trail?
Yes.
Okay, I would do purple. That might be my favorite.
That would be nice.
They're explosions. But here, game tied up as unfortunately Fuel squandered their real, pretty clear attempt, right? That was an open net. The post is just kind of a demon. I don't know. You can't really do much about it. Guys sends that one careening in, but nice save by Pyrex there. Stop that one. As McLean pass to Reeker, but it actually goes above Reeker. Now it's towards Ches. A demo comes out onto McLean. It feels like Pandas might be the ones playing a little aggressive here. McLean goes back, catches that ball though. I have the Miku mobile here playing.
The Miku mobile, I love it.
Yeah, we gotta love the Reeker has the Miku song playing. Ches has the Miku car. We got a bit of a thing going on here for our Fuel roster. And I, for one, am a big fan. A dangerous attempt there, though, as almost going in, but Primarion does not find the mark there. And now Ches looks to try to get something going for Fuel. 50, though, for Pyrex goes his favor. Now towards Reeker, off of the ceiling. A double touch, a finish. Does he get it through? No, a nice save, but Ches can be able to redirect that one, but nobody there to meet it except for Pyrex.
And now with it right in the air, almost going right into the net. McLean is there to save it. Goes to Ches, who gets it over 1 to 2. It's rolling dangerously through the center. A double tap from McLean with a redirect. Goes to Pyrex. A beautiful slave.
The demo comes in on Ches, which means he's not able to follow it up. Now, double touch for Ches here. He looks to try to keep something up, but Fire going to be there. Now, nice bump onto Fire to stop him from being in the play. But Pyrex gets to the ball in time as now Primaraya looks to go for something. McLean and Reeker are both back. Reeker contests in the air, wins that one out. Now Pyrex bounce up over towards Orion, but it's actually towards McLean. McLean to Reeker as they try to keep this attempt going. Ches in. What a beautiful save yet again by Pyrex, just holding down the fort for Pandas here.
And as the Pandas really show off their Kung Fu abilities here, Kung Fu Panda, they're going through. Pyrex, five saves already for the side.
Let's see if they can find any sort of success here. Fuel looks to the attempt again towards McLean. And that one Pyrex not going to be able to save as Fuel finds another beautiful passing play between McLean and Reeker. And that brings Fuel the lead with 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining.
Absolute magical.
Beautiful placement too.
And a good angle. The way it just passed and just launching right off McLean to angle it past the defender. But Pyrex, they're the dangerous ones. And oh my gosh, another dangerous kickoff goal!
I love whenever kickoffs go awry because Dragon just kind of goes crazy.
Because things like this happen!
Yeah,
and
Fire.
A triple kill for the airstrike.
Fire ties it up here as Chez just doesn't get that second touch. He gets bumped away by Fire. And no member of Fuel is back in time as they are nowhere they are.
Well, 3 got blown up.
Like from demo, just nationals?
I don't know.
I don't know where Fuel went. I don't know where McLean and Reeker were at. Ches, though. What speed out of nowhere from Ches and McLean here. Just like watch the
11
amount of power this has. Ches, just a beautiful pass to McLean right past Orion. I mean, Fuel, they can find those 11-second goals too. Kickoffs aren't a one-way thing here for the side of Fuel. The opponents of Fuel's. As now, kickoff. Not again. But more. Reeker does not get the redirection he wants. McLean centered up. Is Ches able to finish that one off? No, as Fire going to be able to stop that one in time. Now Ches off the ceiling. But he doesn't have any boost to be able to follow this up himself. Pyrex gets past McLean, but Reeker beats him out on that. Now sends it towards the corner. It's careening in. Reeker back over here. It's off the ceiling, but Ches heats that up, goes up to the backboard. Well, they struggle with some backboard defense in some of these games, so they're making sure to stay locked in on that here. As 30 seconds remaining, Fuel lead by 1.
And right now, Fuel is on a strong attack and defense. They just got to keep it out of their net. A solid strike from McLean to put it into the end zone of the Pandas. Ches with a redirection again. It's rolling dangerously in the middle. A demo comes out from the side of Fuel. It tries to get past Fire. Fire has only 5 boosts to her name, 5 boost Fire, and it's not going to be enough. They managed to do a defense. Fire launches it all the way, and one still bouncing. It ain't. All they got to do is slam it to the floor.
It's in the corner, and Reeker looks to do that, but now it's up in the air. Ches has to get this out. It's towards Primaraya, though, who does not find the touch as Fuel strike first. And reminder, we're still in BO3 territory, so Fuel 1 game away from continuing their run.
And with the Pandas in the hot seat, they got to really bring more of an attack to the table. Their defense, solid.
You know, Pandas, they're sleepy characters for a reason, right?
They are very
sleepy
sleepy
animals. Let's see if they can wake up here as they're going to need to. Pyrex making some magic happen on these saves, but some of these shots are just impossible
But you know what the bright side is for the Pandas, though?
What?
These Pandas might be endangered, but Pandas around the world are no longer endangered. As of last week, they've officially been considered a no longer endangered species.
That's fantastic to hear.
Some good news for everybody out there.
Now
But these Pandas, unfortunately, are.
These Pandas are in danger right now. Not just in danger, they're
in danger.
Critical condition currently, and they have to be careful here, or else they could fall. And they lose their run here, right, in this 4th round of lowers. Pyrex doing a lot here on these saves. Fire finding some great shot for some great goals, but they're gonna need a little bit more here.
And they might. We obviously want to win 2-0, but if the Pandas do manage to really increase their attack, they might be able to make Fuel really earn this next match.
For sure, this will be a close one, right? That game was still within 1 goal, but it didn't really feel like it.
No.
It felt like Fuel kind of had control the whole time. The reason it was so close was just the amount of saves that Pyrex kept finding and the fact that Fire found some really good opportunities, plus the kickoff goals. Sorry, we just had to go silent real quick.
I was waiting for it.
There's no other response when I watch a ball off of kickoff just fly towards my net. I can't. I don't know, dude. Kickoff goals are...
They're a thing.
They're something. They are in this game, and that's for sure.
But Reeker going for the attack.
Reeker looks to he has to get it past Fire here, though, but he does not. But McLean gets second touch, but another win by Fire there. 50 goes the way of Ches just ever so slightly there. Primaraya, he needs to, Pyrex and Fire both found some beautiful plays. What a shot, but an even better save by Ches there. The redirection from Fire there was beautiful.
And that could have been a goal. Oh my God, McLean!
The pinch off of Fire, that is going to be a fast one for you. Not as fast as the goal from Ches and McLean earlier, but still, McLean, a beautiful pinch off of Fire there. Orion just not there in time. But yeah, you're going to need to see Orion to start things up, right? Fire has found these fantastic shots, these fantastic goals. Pyrex been locked down defense. Ryan's been struggling a little bit here, so we'll see if they can figure that out or if Fuel is just going to run away with this one as they strike first. We're down a minute already.
And already being down a minute, Primal Ryan's going for a goal. Goes right to Reeker, but Pyrex is there to redirect it. Ches and McLean are both waiting. From McLean to Pyrex. Who wants it? It goes to Fire, but a little bit of a ground pound strike. It goes right to Reeker, and that's in from the midfield.
Fire cannot afford to bounce a ball like that. He wanted this double touch, but it doesn't go the way he wants. And neither Orion nor Pyrex are there in time as Reeker, the first one to strike, and gets that goal. And Fuel, 2-point lead here.
McLean almost blocked Reeker's shot. He was just a second later.
He should have, actually. That's his goal. That's his goal, sir.
That's his goal.
But no, Reeker flying past my screen, just completely missing that one as he's going to be sent a little bit far, but he ends up getting back. The thing with these, these cars can be pretty fast, it turns out, right? Boost, the flips, the speed. Pretty easy to get back unless, there is that breakaway attempt. And Ches, thought that one was in, but Pyrex is going to be able to save that one. But a nice double touch by Ches of redirection. Now, Ches looking to try to get this going as Reeker centers it up for McLean and Fuel in the hot seat. And they're striking while it's hot. I mean, this fire keeps on burning.
1, 2,
they're just adding
3.
Fuel. They're adding fuel to the fire.
They definitely are adding fuel to the fire, and it is increasing. The flames are rising. 3-0, 3 minutes and 19 seconds, and another kickoff goal.
No kickoff goal. No kickoff goal whatsoever. Don't be speaking them into existence, sir.
Well, I'm not trying to speak them into existence, just they keep inching very, very close, and it's terrifying to see.
Fuel, they have a 3-point lead here. Now, last time they had a 3-point lead, they ended up throwing 2 goals away pretty much immediately.
Kind of like that.
It might be the greatest caster cursor of all time. Like it might be a generational level of caster cursor.
New Fuel War category, caster cursor of the year.
Oh boy, I'm taking that one.
2 minutes and 57 seconds.
Here you see 2 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes, a little bit under 3 minutes here. As Pez going to get that one out of the net, and there is a 2-point lead here for Fuel. When Fuel has these really large leads, they just kind of stop. I don't want to say caring.
It's not where we would stop caring. It's just being a lot more passive.
No, they stop. Being as locked down. They play a little bit more loose. They give it's their breather really, right? They don't have any breathers in these types of series because of how long it is, because they're playing back to back games. These large leads are where they can kind of slow down, take their breather, start to chat things in. But they do have to be careful as Fire has shown the ability to strike immediately. I said it, by the way. I spoke it into existence.
You did. And now, there you go.
Fuel, I'm sorry. This is my formal apology. But they still lead by 1. However, there's 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. There's plenty of ball to be played still. As Ches sends that one towards net. Prime Orion tries to catch it. Does indeed as Ches off the side, but Pyrex now, nice win on that one, clears it out, but Reeker gets it past 1, but he does not get it past Fire. Now towards Prime Orion, who's doing a little bit of cherry picking here. A nice attempted shot there by Fire, stopped by Reeker. Fuel need to get this out of their net if they want any hope. Prime Orion misses out on that one, but Pyrex, a redirection. McLean, though, a nice save, but it's in danger zone. They do get it out. Ches, a nice clear towards the side. The 50 goes the way of Pyrex. Now, Ryan looking for something, trying to keep this up, trying to continue something going here. He centers that one up, but it's a little bit too fast. No follow-up. Pyrex flies past it. Now, Reeker away to Fire, who gets that pop up. Not the touch he wanted, though.
And McLean with another insurance goal to make that lead, not by, just to make it up by 2.
That's twice now that Fire has honestly set up Fuel in a perfect way off of an attempted save. Like, he pops it up just a little too high, and it's too slow, so there's just no Fuel always able to strike there because it's their opportunity. Fuel, the 2 lead back in their favor. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. But Pandas on this attack. A nice save, though, by McLean.
And a nice aerial pass to Ches. It just gets pinched in the corner at the last second, and a solid save from Pandas brings it a little bit closer, but they're on the attack, but Ches is there to block it.
Yeah, Ches up in the air here now, looks to try to get something going. It's right in front of his net towards Fire. A dangerous pass as Fire picks up a hat trick, and he's keeping Pandas in this series single-handed.
I guess you can say single paw.
But at the same time, he also is the reason Fuel scored twice.
So he's kind of like scored for everybody.
He's a glass cannon, really. The defense just hard. Well,
yeah.
Yes, we are almost 1 minute remaining. A nice shot there by Fire, but that one's going to be saved by Reeker as Fuel. They need to play lockdown defense, but McLean has to get back in time. He does. That ball didn't have the speed it needed as Fire misses out that 50 on McLean. McLean wins it pretty cleanly. Now he has a breakaway here, but a nice save by Pyrex. However, Reeker catches that in the sky. Orion misses the ball as now McLean and Reeker look to try to get some sort of attack going here. McLean centered up for Ches. Ches in the net, but a beautiful save by Orion. Flying in at the last possible moment. Reeker misses that one, but McLean will be able to get it. This is the double touch, though, as Fire has control. It's danger if Fire has the ball in front of your net. Prime Orion looks for something. Stutter on the stream. The game cannot handle the level of intensity that's happening here as Prime Orion, with 20 seconds remaining, ties the game up 4-4.
And now it is going to be dangerous for Fuel. They have to score if they want to close another 2-0, or we're going to an OT, possible game 3. It is anyone's game now.
Kickoff here. Fuel, they just want to make, at the very least, they don't want to give up a kickoff goal, right? They don't want to give up a goal. They want, either they get a goal or we go to OT. Safest play. Now McLean has a little bit of a free breakaway here. Reeker up in the air towards McLean, but it's saved beautifully there by the side of Pandas. Now Ches over towards McLean, but Pyrex gets to that ball first. Ches now up to McLean. A nice center, a nice touch. Ches keeps it up. He's trying to keep this one going, but all 3 players of Pandas are sitting on this wall like spiders as they try to keep that one down.
And we're in overtime.
To overtime.
Here we go. It is going to be all or nothing, and a really good advantage kickoff for Fuel, but just the bumps capitalize, and Prime Orion with an attack brings it to McLean, who's waiting on that wall, is going to start flying, probably trying to ground shot right to Ches, but Pyrex is there to intercept. It goes to Reeker, who misses it on the wall.
Ches control, but Prime Orion picks that one up. That's a little bit of an advantage here. Now McLean on the wall. Fuel looking to try to get something. A nice demo play from Ches opens up the door for Fuel. A bounce off the backboard. Is anyone there to match it? It's a beautiful redirection by Panda. Just gets the tip of that one to send it away as Pyrex. A shot on net. Ches can catch it. Prime Orion centers this one up, but it's towards Reeker. Reeker now has a little bit of a breakaway, but Fire beats him out. McLean has to get back. He does. He sends this one towards his own corner. He has full boost to play with. Prime Orion misses that one. It's 2-on-2 now. It's Fuel. Have to be careful. Ches has to get this one out. Prime Orion chasing after him like a hawk. And Fire sends it home, and we're going to game 3 as Fire. 8 shots on net and 4 goals.
And the Pandas stay in this for one more match. They brought Fuel down and is now down to one final match.
Life is a highway.
Ride it all night. And that's our copyright flag. Thank you, everybody.
But that game, just honestly, the fact that Fuel brought it within 1, when you look at the shot attempts, they had 9 shots total. The side of
3-3-3
Pandas is 15 shots. So 9 shots to 15, 6 more shots for Fuel. Oh, math is really hard.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it.
I do, weirdly enough. But here, you know, Fire just finding so much success on these shots. Prime Orion picking things up, finding that nice goal to get them towards that OT even, right? To even tie it up, as well as some good saves. But really, it was just the fact that Fuel did not have control at all this game.
So going into game 3, they just have to stop Fire, and they need to prevent any rebounds. They got to bring everything to the table.
McLean got a hat trick, too.
Yeah.
3 goals, 4 saves, 3 shots. I mean, he's doing well. The rest of the Fuel played well, but unfortunately the shot attempts were just better for Pandas there as they eventually got the better of them. And Fire, yeah, a life game there for him. So we'll see if Fuel can fight back, because this is now both teams' tournament point.
And it is all coming down to this. Off the kickoff, here we go! And it's even. Ches almost gets demoed, but manages to dodge it. It goes into the Pandas end. A dangerous roll at the bouncing up at right in the center of the net. Goes from Pyrex to Fire. Who's there? But Reeker's there to grab it.
A demo
all
from
of their
Ches
boots.
looking to try to get some sort of value here for Fuel. Reeker, McLean both not going to be able to get that one. As Ches misses it out. Fire and Pyrex a little bit of a play here. McLean going to be late to this one, but Reeker catches that on the wall. Now, Fire on a net, but a nice save by Ches there to keep it out. Now, Reeker gets it past 2. Can he get it past the 3rd? Does not look like it as McLean off the backboard, but no member is there to follow up. Ches goes for his own shot attempt, but it's just a little high. As McLean ends up catching that one, but it does send towards Reeker, who has full boost here. He's playing with something here. He looks for a double touch. It's centered up, but no member of Fuel is able to capitalize on that. Now, McLean, same play, but that's towards the other corner. Just corner to corner here for Fuel as they look to keep the aggression going.
That's all they want to do. They want to get corner to corner. It goes, Pyrex misses it. It goes to Prime at the bottom. What type of car
What
is
is Ches
Ches
driving?
running?
It worked.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, that wasn't Ches. It was Reeker and McLean through and through. You know, the tag team duo, the dynamic duo. A beautiful pass here from McLean to Reeker. This show, you know, these two play duos. Is it pretty obvious?
Yeah,
Right?
it's fair they run duos a lot.
They know how to play these 2-on-2s so well. They also know how to play on 3-3s as Fuel finding the advantage. A demo from Pyrex looking for a kickoff goal. Pandas looking to cheese this one away. As Fire with a beauty there.
Just gets it past, you can see, goes through, misses. And apparently the party was destroyed because of a connection error.
Sorry, that might be the most metal sounding like error I've ever seen. What do you mean it was destroyed?
By a connection error.
It seems like we're fine though. I think it's just Epic being a really good company.
Yeah.
Ches on the Mystery Mobile or whatever this thing. No, Mystery Mobile is actually in this game.
Yeah.
On the car, I think is from Hot Wheels. I'm going to take a guess.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a Hot Wheels
Let's
car.
try to get something going. Now Pyrex here, but McLean. Reeker actually found a trade demo there onto Orion. So now Fuel has a little bit of an opening. A nice bump onto Fire. Again, Fuel, their answer has to be just shut down Fire. McLean, a nice shot on that, but a good save by Prime Orion, who now has the attempt, but Ches beats him out there.
And with is in the middle, McLean goes for the aerial, hits off the backboard,
ceiling.
but a rebound to Reeker, tries to get the double, not enough. It goes to Pyrex. Reeker, it's dribbling through, goes to McLean in the air, hits off the post, rolling dangerously close. There's Ches with the little Hot Wheels car.
Can't lie, that was a goal. I think Prime Orion just misplaced it.
Yeah, no, that easily could have been, but I think this is a goal. No, oh my God!
It is a goal as Pandas take the lead with 2 minutes and 38 seconds remaining. Prime Orion there to finish off what he started himself. Playing a nice save, but he can't recenter his car in time to get the next one out.
And now a 1 point difference, 2 minutes, 38 seconds left on the clock. Kickoff goes in favor of nobody.
Either it's dead even, but now McLean off the ceiling towards Ches. Redirection, but McLean stopped it in front of the net. Towards Ches, off the ceiling, off the backboard, and no member is there to follow up. Reeker gets back in time. McLean, control, Reeker goes up, tries to match out with Pyrex, beats him out. Now, Ches up on, but a nice save by Prime Orion. Now, Reeker looks for something here. He's trying to get this out. Pyrex has control. Pyrex Fire, the duo that Pandas have been relying on, has found their attack here. Pyrex looks for something. Brings this one down. There's a shot on net, and it goes in.
The double bounce into the slam. You can see here he goes through, strikes it down, bounce one over two. I think that should have been a block from Ches.
Maybe it's a car difference.
Maybe.
I feel like with the different, maybe, I don't know what the hitbox is this one, but I feel like different hitbox with Ollie saves.
I don't even know what that car is.
To be honest, neither do I, and I'm concerned that you don't know it because I don't play this game. But here, see Ches looking for something, trying to get Fuel on the board because they have to here and now if they want any hope of keeping their CRL open qualifiers to run alive. Pandas, they'll want to end it here. Fuel, they strike hot in the first game. second game, they, took a pretty advantage lead, but they ended up falling behind, squandered it eventually. But Chez, a beautiful save by Pyrex, though. I mean, he's just been lights out in goal, really.
If Fuel wants to get points right now, what they got to do, they got to demo these defenders. They need to disrupt the defense. They need to start committing, they got to start committing to these attacks a lot more.
I want to make a reference, but I'm Canadian and I cannot afford to do that. So here we go. As a nice demo from Reeker here. But I mean, this goaltending from Pyrex is shades of something that happened pretty recently. I'll say that much. As go. Now, Reeker to Chez. Chez looks for something. Pop up, but it's not towards anyone but Reeker, who has no boost to play with. Chez and Reeker both low on boost. Now McLean tries to drive this one in, but it's stopped by who else but Pyrex, who gets this out. Now Chez. Past Pyrex. Pyrex is not in the net. That's a good sign for Fuel. Primarine, a fire comes out of nowhere off the wall. Gets that one. Now Pyrex is trying to keep this going. Chez in the corner. It is demoed by Primarine. Now it's Reeker. McLean matches a demo himself. And Chez bumped away. He doesn't have the ability to get the touch here he wants. He now looks. Another demo from Chez. They demo the defenders, but it doesn't matter. Primarine's there to save it. McLean up off the ceiling. Can Chez send this home?
No!
A beautiful save by Fire. As now Pandas, 8 seconds left on the clock as Fuel's hope starts to dwindle and the fire starts to burn out. Fuel left to their own devices as they fall out of the qualifiers. Pandas take the series 2-1 as Fuel fall in lower round 4.
And the Pandas taking the win, eliminate Fuel Esports from our qualifiers, which unfortunately means that is the end of our games for today.
End of our games, end of our stream, and that is where we will finish off. Fuel falling to the CSTJ Pandas in a close 3-game series, but that last game was just Pandas all the way.
They really did earn their bamboo.
They did indeed. Now, before we head out, though, let's take a quick look at our schedule and see what we got coming up for the rest of this week for Fuel Esports. Tomorrow, that's some Valorant action.
Yeah, you got a rare Sunday
Esports
game.
Versus Queens College. Then Monday, we'll be having some R6. Tuesday, up in the air. Could be Val, could be this Rocket League team. Wednesday, COD. Thursday, could be Rocket League, could be League. Friday, Overwatch. And then we'll see if we have some more Rocket League later in the week as well. But with that, I mean, make sure you follow all of our socials. Fanshawe Fuel everywhere to keep up to date with all of our streams. To make sure you can catch the action live of all of our teams playing. And you'll see us too, likely on at least some of them. Thank you very much for joining us. And Dragon, you want to take us out?
Yes, sir. Like you said, thank you all so much. Not really many major closing remarks. This has been an insane series. We had some victories, some hard-fought losses, and today, this last game match against the Pandas. Unfortunately, another loss, which does eliminate us. Thank you, though, so much for tuning in and watching these series. It's been fantastic. With that being said, I've been Dragon.
I've been Newt.
Have a great day, everybody.